What is up, everybody? I'm back. First of all, I want to apologize for not making a video last night. I was out of town. I was going to see my little cousin dance in dance class and everything, and we didn't get back until really, really late. So I couldn't have made the video anyway, because I had to get in bed. Second order of business. Remember what I told you last week when we were talking about the finale? Well, as you can clearly see, everything's still here. So, I'm not exactly sure. I do want to give you an update on the finale. It was really good. I'm going to say that much. And about the prediction, I was afraid that Princess Celestia or Princess Luna might die in the finale. Although I thought about it, it made sense. And although a thread said they discussed death in that show, it didn't happen. From what my friend says, nothing. It is the original finale that aired. Nothing was cut from it to stick to the standards. Nothing was. In the 1983 Sesame Street Thanksgiving thing, that's seriously the only other instance where they discussed death on a TVY-rated children's show. It was Big Bird. Well, no, Big Bird had drawn some pictures of his adult friends, and one of them was Mr. Hooper. And when he gives the photos to his friends, and just the last picture he has is Mr. Hooper's, and he says, well, I'll just give it to him when he comes back. All the actors just look around and say, and I'm not sure, it's one of the main cast that says, Big Bird, you remember what we told you? No, and he was like, he didn't remember. And when they told him Mr. Hooper had died, he's not coming back. And, not only that, but I think they said things had to be this way because, I mean, we're all gonna die sooner or later. You can't. If we were afraid to die, we would not be driving cars. We would not be traveling by airplane and train. We would not, be eating all this sugary, bad food. So, but, how that happened on Sesame Street? Jim Henson, Frank Oz, and all the other crew decided they were debating of, will the kids notice it or will they notice it? Well, after some decision making, they decided there's no way we can put this off. So indeed, it aired at a time where both the child and the parent would be home during the day. 1983 on Thanksgiving Day. And that was a pretty good idea because most of the My Little Pony always aired at Saturday morning at 10:30, but the finale this time, instead of airing at 10:30 like all the other premieres and finales and all the other episodes have, it aired at 7 o'clock at night. And that was a good move because not very many people have jobs on Saturdays and Sundays either. I mean, maybe except for my older cousin and a few other people that I know, but I don't know. I haven't heard of many. It's just if they have to go in, for like a night shift or something. Just this thing. Okay, I also want to discuss with you. I know I said I was going to make a special video, and I still am, don't worry. But the problem is, I'm still figuring out how to do this Filmora thing. And it has not exactly started production yet, I'm sorry to say, but the best I can say is it is a promise and a guarantee that it will be here by the end of 2019. Now, I don't know it could be in a few days. It could be, well, not in a few days. It could be a week. Could be a few weeks. Couple of months. Somewhere along that. But there's not very many months left. I mean, like not even 2 months left in the year. No, a little over. I think about 2 months and 15 days. So 2 months, 2 months of 2 weeks and a day left in 2019. Yeah, and I'll be honest with you, since that prediction didn't happen, I actually feel better that I actually can't predict the future because it would be kind of scary. I mean, I'm thinking of that movie, they parodied on The Simpsons, where that guy could see how people were gonna die. Like, one of them fell out of a window, another got hit by an 18-wheeler. I don't know what the name of the movie is, but it's supposed to be like, I don't think it's The Shining, but I think, I don't know what, it's some sort of horror movie. I cannot put my finger on it. Okay, so, I do want to get back to that video I was talking about. Rather than just upload it just like this, I will upload it. However, I'm going to set it to premiere at a certain time once it is done. And I will also make another video beforehand, like a day before it premieres, the night or whatever, giving you instructions on what to do, because this, I'm not going to, I really don't want to, I'm trying not to spoil too much, but if this goes right, we could, well, I'm just gonna say this channel could be better than what it is now. So, let's see. Another order I thought I might talk about. Would you all someday like to see some of the autographs I have from some of the voice actors from some of my favorite cartoons? Someday. I'm not gonna go dig them out tonight, but I thought, you know what? Actually, I might put them at the end of that special video in the credits sequence. And it will take a couple, like I said, it may take a couple days or even a week to complete, because one of my colleagues pointed out at my technical school that it's, sometimes, with Timora, it can take like 10 to 15 minutes just to make 2 to 5 minutes of one video. So we're talking at least 15 to 25 minutes, the one we're trying to aim for. If not longer, possibly shorter, who knows. But I want it to at least be 20. If you know what I mean, that is a good video time. Now, I got a question for you. You know what? No, I'm not going to ask this question now, because that could actually be I could make a whole video on that topic. So, yeah. So, what's that? I haven't. Oh, I do have another topic, actually. I hope no one has seen season, I think it's 23, episode 2 of South Park, because, listen, I was going to make a video of this last Tuesday, even though I had just gotten my grandmother's. Apparently, they were making fun of, it was a joke. They did an entire episode on how Randy went to China and ended up in a prison with Winnie the Pooh, Chinese prison with Winnie the Pooh and Piglet. And the joke was, it's kind of funny. Let me just say this. The joke was about how the movie Christopher Robin was banned in China due to people comparing Winnie the Pooh to the Chinese president. And we'll talk, and I will get to, we can do that as another video too, explaining why other characters are banned in other countries. Anyway, we do get the joke. However, I know it's just a cartoon, but all of my friends and my Pooh friends, thought it was just so unnecessary for Randy to strangle Pooh to death, and for Mickey to yell at Pooh and Piglet at this Chinese Disney ball with all these Disney characters at it. Yeah, and apparently Randy Marsh had done some he'd been working with Mickey for quite some time, and we didn't know. So, yeah, I'm completely turned off of South Park, believe it or not now. It is not a good influence. It's just, it's hurting, I think it's hurting our generation. And it's, one of my poo friends said that she had a cousin a neat cousin who let her nephew watch the show when he was like 7 or 8. 7 or 8, you're watching South Park. Really? I just don't know. I just don't know anymore, man. What's that over there? What's that over there? What is that over there? You know what? No. I'll show him in a later video. Shh. Okay, so, yeah. Alright, I don't have much more to talk about tonight. I'm trying to save other things for separate videos, so, yeah. Well, it's been fun. It's been fun, and yes, I'm staying in the Brony fandom. I have no plans to just quit. Like, I don't have plans to sell the stuff. I don't have plans to do any of that. So, yeah. Alright. Do I say... Don't think of this as goodbye. Think of this as see you real soon.